So we are, or I am, at a client's house. We're just doing a fish drop. I haven't showed you me dragging all the boxes. You don't want to see my ass sweating, but quite a good drop, a good mixture of fish. And the customer's not, about 6 months he's had his pond actually in situ, but we've overwintered his fish for him, and he's got a very good setup, and I'll take you over that shortly. But for now, I'm just going to show you the fish that our client has purchased. And I'm quite certain that there's going to be some annoyed people. Or, so these have been floating for some time now. See my sleeves where I get wet. Okay, so first bag we've got everyone's dream, which is the infamous Dainichi yellow monkey. I don't need to really describe this fish other than the gin quality on this fish is outstanding. The bone structure is to die for. This fish, if fed, as everybody knows, that knows about the yellow monkey, these fish get big. So nice gin ring karashigoi. So first fish in. Okay, second fish in the bowl, I think you'll all agree is absolutely stunning. This is a Dainichi Red Tiger Ginrin Benagoi. Dainichi, as we all know, is absolutely famous for his massive fish and good quality fish. And you can see the skin quality as I pull this fish up, absolutely gleaming. Obviously not happy with me handling it. Skin quality and colour all the way through, real good transition. Scalation's excellent, the gin is excellent, reticulation is also very good. Nice colour into the pecs, good sized fish. This fish is only 2 years old. Okay, so we've got a nice Sanzai looking fish. So one for you, mate. If you ever handle your koi, just don't put him in the video, Pete.
Of course.
We lift, if we ever lift from here, we always have the fish facing you.
Yeah.
And then it's okay to drop them in. Yeah. It's not going to hurt them, but it's always nice to angle the head if you can. Yeah. But if, honestly, God, people just throw them in, they're not going to hurt. They're like dolphins, mate, but just a different looking fish.
Yeah, well, you see the airdrops when they refill lakes in America, don't you?
So this tancho is going to do really well in this setting. Plenty of sunlight on your pond, which is really good for the red colour. So as you can see on the fish now, it's already starting to vein up. Right, that's just stress, that will recede, okay, in time. So this is a Hoshkin tancho. This is just coming into 3 years old. Obviously these fish are at their best when they're not stressing, but the Shiroji, which is the white skin, will come back, especially with the sake colour, the sake food we've given you. And this tancho spot will also deepen in colour once it gets the sun UV rays, if we ever get any sun. And with colour food, that will really help it shine. All right, mate. So again, a very good breeder for this variety and a very nice fish as well. And this fish has really come on since you looked at it last. Okay, so this is a Koda Goshki. This is just coming up to 2 years old. When we selected this fish originally, it was fairly light skinned. Okay, so the development on this fish, we can see, is really starting to blacken off. So it's actually a black fish with a red topping, right? So, and the robing is just starting to come in on the scales, which is the black outline on the red. An absolute fabulous piece. And when that develops more, it will get blacker. This red will really stand out a treat. So a lovely Goshki, absolutely fabulous. I'll cover this one off first. This is an Issa Showa. Okay, this fish, they're a bit of a hard understanding fish in the koi world. Issa are one of the best breeders of Showa in the world. What we get is that the sumi is quite a slow developer. So the sumi is actually the black. Okay, so it's fairly slow developing, but when it comes really, really black. So you've got to be patient. 4 years. This is 2 years old. We've got lovely memoir. That's going to change even more. Right, so you know, just give this fish time, and it will look absolutely stunning. So that's an Issa Showa. And one fish that you're aware of, if my client didn't buy this fish when he did, this fish would have come home with me. And this is a Dainichi Kimatsuba. And you'll see now when I bring it up, the yellow in it. This is from a line called Botan. So Botan is quite an old line of koi by Dainichi, and the parent stock from them are huge. This fish is exceptionally high quality, real good scalation. Reticulation is how the scales meet up on both sides and follow a pattern. Extremely clean on the head, transition into the body, and the only other part where you don't see great scalation is here on the tail, on the odome, or should I say the peduncle, this part. But this fish has even got it, you know, so it's what sort of sets it apart. That fish is again 2 years old and it's already a big fish. Okay, so keep feeding these up and they'll get better. This one's going to give me nightmares, I know it is, because it's more of a wild sort of bred fish, therefore they're a little bit sharper. Wow. Well, I ain't going to remember all the breeders off the top of my head on these, and I'm not. Ready, boss?
Yeah.
Yep, cool. Okay, a few smaller varieties so you can enjoy watching them grow. Always nice to have bigger pieces for confidence insertions, but here, really lovely piece. This is from Otsuka. This is a Showa. Still got a lot of development to come in this fish. Only 1 year old. Got beautiful sumi coming. That's got a lot more to go. It wouldn't surprise me if that sumi actually develops further down the head on this fish. Got really good kiwa. The scale is absolutely loaded with colour. The sumi has still got more to come. However, the sumi that's in or showing at the moment is already showing good quality. So overall, body structure of this fish is really good. It's got a nice big head, a real good height to this fish for the age, which means that this fish is going to actually grow more, i.e. across this way. So overall, a real stunning piece, and I think that this will actually develop into an exceptional piece, mate. Be 100% with you. So number one. Okay, let's get this one out. So this is a new purchase, Shisui, something that we would say is a true blue. Okay, so it's true blue, although no guarantees, as we've had that discussion. But we've got real lovely blue skin down the back. The skin on this fish is exceptional. We've got very good clean pecs, good height to this fish, which is quite important to how these develop. Again, in time we will see whether this blue colour stays. It looks like it will, but there's no guarantees. The bit that is really hard to do, especially in hard water, which is what we've got, is keeping this lovely orange colour. It will develop, but later on in life, because it's a scaleless, a sagging, you may find that it retracts back and becomes a bit patchy. It's very difficult to find a Shisui in the UK that can keep all of its quality. But when we're looking from top down, which you are, There's nothing wrong with that fish, even when it gets to a good 50, 60 cm. This fish, however, will get big, and I think that people will really agree with me that know me. Achiever are one of my favourite varieties, and the body on this fish is just insane. It has got height, it's got thickness already. That is going to be a chunky pig. This fish should be one of the friendliest in the pond. They will come up and they will eat, and they eat a lot. The gin on it, you can tell is real good quality because you can see it in the colour rather than just on the light parts. That's how you sort of address quality again. In the darker scale, if you can see it clearly, it's classed as good, very good quality gin. Pattern on it, because pattern is important. Okay, just enough to break it up. So if you wasn't aware, Achiever means autumn leaf on water. So it's very important when you buy Achiever that it's not just one stripe of colour down the back. So that's going to be a big old fish. Which leads me on to the Achiever. Okay, people will pay big money for this fish. It's developed really well since you bought it 6 months ago. Again, I've not been keeping it in hard temperature water, not high temperature, but the pattern on its own is really one that is hard to come across. The fact that we've got small dots on here is like leaves sitting on the water, which is where the word Achiever comes from. Scalation is good on this fish all the way through. Good body structure, nice head, good fins, and fairly active, as you can see. When this fish gets bigger, this part just behind the head, what will happen is that development, the actual body will open widewards and it'll get thicker set. So what you're seeing here will sit more on top of the fish, and it will look absolutely fantastic when that happens. Beautiful. Okay, Miss Ogon. I can never say it too good because it's a mix of words. One of the better quality ones that we had in the store, if not the best. Bit of a wild fish. Don't need to describe the colour, it is what it is, orange and black. But what this will do, it will really break the colour of your pond up. Black scales down the back, full zip, okay, which is something that we're looking for. It's got a lovely clean head and real striking dark stripes down the nostril area. That fish, clean as a whistle. If I can get the fins out, which I can't, it's not going to play ball. But what I want you to do when that fish is in your pond, when its fins are really flayed in the water, just have a look at how magnificent they look. So that really, when aeroplanes out, it's real striking colour. Then we've got a couple of Shinoda Hiyatsuri, absolutely fabulous. People know my thoughts on these. You can't get a better breeder than Shinoda for Hiyatsuri. Young fish will be, these are like scatting as they come. Okay, so just keep an eye on these if they're jumping a lot. Okay, I can't imagine they will. You've got a decent setting, high enough walls, but they get very big, and orange and black is a must for any pond. 2 of them to go in. Beautiful. Then we've got a little chag from Hirasawa, nice little tozai. Again, when this gets, these will graze with the Achiever. They are bred to be friendly. Friendly to a point where even if you've got predator, they will come up to say hello and then get eaten. So just bear that in mind. They will get absolutely massive, but that's a real clean variety. And then we've got a blue with an Ayo Wakaba. Again, not sure what's going to happen with that. I think that there's a potential that you'll lose this one, the blue on this, but overall a really, really nice piece. So just that one over there to get. I'll let you get that. Okay, start with the biggest one. I don't remember the breed off the top of my head. Ginrin Shiro Utsuri. Absolutely fabulous piece. Real deep gin. So the gin is the shine in the scale, buddy. All right, so real deep gin. Black and white. Real good Sumi quality. The black, you can see it in the head and also in the body. Still more to come on the fish. As it's stressing, it's a little bit off colour with the white, but that will come back a lot stronger once it settles in your pond, mate. All right, you've got not a guru in each fin, which is really lovely, and that in time will grow as well into the fin. This is a male fish. I can feel the bumps off the front ray, so fabulous. And these are scatty as they come. Okay then, so people will not know what this is, but when I lift this, that yellow is absolutely fabulous. So this is a Kimatsuba Deutz variety. Okay, Deutz meaning scaleless. Okay, so I know there's scales on it, but it's down the side. Right, we're looking, there's absolutely no scale. Okay, so Matsuba is what you've got down there, the Dainichi. This is the scaleless variety of what you've already got. Okay, so it's really nice to have both sorts because you'll really appreciate it. The scaleless varieties won't get as big. However, I think you'll agree the colour in that is absolutely fantastic. And I'm already starting to see more colour in this fish develop. If you look on the nose, see how yellow that is there. Okay, that is starting now to blossom. Okay, so I should see more yellow come through this fish as it matures. It's got very good scalation all the way down, what we call a full zipper. And if I'm honest, it's an exceptional piece. Decent sized head, lovely clean fin. Overall, yeah, I'd have that in my pond as well, mate. 100%. This is going to kick off, you notice. Then the last one, I'm going to let my viewers come back and tell me what this variety is. I'll tell you after the video stops. All right, but this is an exceptionally good piece. Pattern is huge. The grey gunmetal sort of colour is stable as they come, and it is from a blue variety as well. So as this gets older, it will darken up. I think it will stay fairly misty grey, which is what you want, and it's a question of trying to keep it that colour. So over time, as this gets more body on it, it's going to look exceptionally good. Exceptional. You ain't going to play. Last one, I don't need to be juggling. Happy days. Okay, so at this client's house, I think you can agree, just looking at the backdrop, that an absolute fabulous pond. Now this is 15,000 litres, and I'll take you through the filtration in a moment. It's gone completely Awaz, which is great, because I don't think you can get better filtration in the world than Awaze. So now I'm not sponsored by Awaze, although I should be. We have got two Awaze pumps, so it's a pump fed pond. The main one being down there, absolute beast of a pump. And what I really like about this pond is it's really niche. I really love these returns that are just creeping out the side walls. I think that they really add an element to the pond that makes it look very natural. Beautiful low fall waterfall, which I think is perfect because you just get that unoverpowering trickle of water, which is absolutely fine. And when these plants start to mature up, this will look absolutely fabulous. Everybody's favourite little seating area. So I'm trying to keep the client out, but a lovely bridge going over the top, and that Dainichi Kimatsuba just swimming through now. This is fabulous. Okay, so got plenty of water. What's this, 4 foot deep? Yeah, so 4 foot deep, plenty of water, plenty of depth, which on an unheated pond is absolutely crucial for your koi. 4 feet is the depth that really holds the water temperature, so these fish can thrive. So also this end, another a bigger low fall waterfall trickling in, which is obviously put in for wildlife settings as well. So got multiple returns here. I think, I don't know, I'm in awe if I'm honest, because this looks absolutely fantastic. Okay, so filtration, I think a lot of people are going to be absolutely surprised with this. So behind obviously very premature with regards to the planting of the plants, but once these mature off, a beautiful screen that actually protects in against 145,000 screen matic. There you go. So those people that have never seen them in, that's how they work. The water flows over the top of this screen, and then when that actually controls the flow, so it will work out when it's not working, and then what it does, it collects all the debris into the little tray. Underneath here, I'm not going to disturb it, but underneath we have got a collection of, I'm just going to spin the camera around. Underneath where that conveyor belt was, there's a series of sponges that need cleaning out. That offers the mechanical biological filtration in there. Now before we come on film, what we have done is dropped a couple of EA Pure Pond Bombs into both of them to help seed, and the customer has been supplied with everything that's required should anything go wrong. So we've got a blue bowl over there, bag of Saki Akari for feeding, and you know, a pond starter kit, so there's some filter gel involved, also paramedic kit. So if his fish do have a turn for the worse, we have already supplied. We're obviously always on call as well, so you know, we'll help this customer with his koi keeping journey and guide him along the way. So you know, anyway, that's today's customer drop off. I quite like doing these, and I think what I would like everyone to do, because obviously the client's going to be looking at this, let's give him a bit of feedback of what it is that we've just put in his pond, and tell him how amazing and how upset we all are that he's got them and we haven't. So anyway, until next time, I'm Crafty Koi. Give us a thumbs up, and I'll see you on the next one.